The 5 most common types of title searches fall into a couple different categories. This is Dave at titlesearch.com. The 5 types of title search go something like this. The first is what's called a current owner search, or an O&E search, owner and encumbrance search. It searches from a timeline of when the current owner took title from that point forward. Presumably, when the current owner took title, there was some type of title search done then, especially on a full transfer. So a lot of times the client is going to want a current owner search to find out any liens that happened since then. The second type of search is a two-owner search. By description, it goes back from the second prior owner forward. It kind of gives a little extra sense of security that the second owner before who owns the property now may not have anything against the property. Older than that, you can do what's called a chain of title. You can do a chain of title for a number of years, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. You can also do a chain of title for a certain number of owners, 5 owner, 6 owner, 3 owner search. And that will give you the ownership history of each one of those individuals. It may not give you all the liens and mortgages, just give you the ownership history. An abstracted chain is the 4th type of search. It's a chain of title, but it also does a title search on each owner during that chain. So for example, if a 50-year search shows 8 owners in 50 years, each one of those owners will have a title search against their ownership to see if there's any open liens or mortgages for those prior owners. In most cases, it's discovered that the owners don't have anything still open because the property more than likely would not have transferred if there were open items during the course of that person's ownership in that chain. The last type of title search is what's called a search back to patent. It searches back when that property was originally patented as a piece of real estate. It can go back 100, 150 years, sometimes to the 1700s, depending upon what part of the country it's in. So those are the 5 basic types of title search that are generally requested. Outside of a regular land title search, some very specific search types have to do with mineral rights or easements or some other very specific type of property right in that bundle of rights outside of normal ownership, liens, and mortgages. So as you're looking at title searches or what your needs are, I'm sure you understand which of those is most applicable. The most common type of search by far is a current owner search. It's the most applicable balance between cost, turnaround time, and also valuable to the needs of the buyer. So that way, if you're searching from when the current owner took title forward, it's the cheapest kind of search you can get. It's going to give you the most information, basically the biggest bang for your buck. Check with your title search professional on what type of search will be most important to you and the needs that you have.